We got to do the
Dakota News Now. Get your Dakota News right now.
what? Turn this on. Dakota. I think we got it. Oh, sound check, mic check.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Yo, what's up, world? This your boy, DJ Phoenix, representing Rockstar DJs, Next Level DJs. You are now tuned in to that show, Canna-Joe Morning Show, with your boy, Michael Ford and the crew. We got some of the best news, some of the best things for you going on today. Stay in, tap in. You know what we do, man.
I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to.
I get my mouse over there. Just
E. And good morning. Thank you guys.
Morning.
Tuning in to the Canna-Joe Morning Show Live. I'm Michael Ford.
I'm Leisha, the producer.
What up, Leash?
Slow down. Slow down.
And I'm Varda, man. Thank you guys for joining us on another show this morning.
Yeah, another show. I got this cake to vape. There's some sour diesel, man. I was trying it this morning. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's decent. Have you tried it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes like actual. It tastes like
tastes-
like actual flowers, like
Mhm.
flour. You know, I like that old sweet stuff. It tastes like candy. And I seen a meme that said you walk past it, something about a corner of gangsters, and they're all smelling like strawberry.
Oh yeah. You're talking to somebody and they all hard and all of a sudden strawberries fly under your nose. Like, what you got?
Yeah.
But we sell the cake brand at the store. I think they're the cake brand vapes. I think
You mean baked?
it's baked. It's one called Cake too.
I don't know. It's THC.
I think it's just Delta 9.
Delta 9. So
Yeah.
it's THC.
The 3-2.
Oh, you mean
Oh, the
Delta?
hemp derived. The Delta.
Good morning. So, pro-marijuana groups say state officials may have broken the law. What we got here, Vari?
Yeah. So our neighbors in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Okay.
So the group that pushed the measure for the medical marijuana measure in 2020 is sitting out of the 2022 election and not actively promoting any measure, but it's taken a closer look at the actions from opponents of that initiated measure 27 and other pro-marijuana measures. Sorry. Yep, you're good. New approach. South Dakota is sending a number of information requests to government offices across the state to officials they say may have broken state laws by speaking out against marijuana measures. Some of those officials include Sioux Falls Mayor Paul Tenhaken,
What a name.
Minnehaha County Sheriff Mike Milstead, Rapid City Mayor Steve Allender, and more. The decision to do this and call this out was not an easy one. We're submitting public record requests from multiple political offices throughout the state, and the decision to do this was not easy. These are dealing with a very powerful political establishment in the state. Under South Dakota, I don't know what CL, I should have said SD. Under SDCL 122720, any government official or employee of the state is permitted to speak their opinion of candidates or ballot measures in their personal capacity. That same law states that no government agency or official can influence the election of any candidate or indirectly not authorized by law or indirectly any fucking I missed the line. Hold on, let me try it again.
Mm-hmm.
Any official cannot influence the election of any candidate or ballot measure in their official capacity, meaning they can not as like the mayor. You can't be like, I'm mayor, and I don't approve this message.
Exactly.
Additionally, South Dakota Constitutional Law 1111 states that making a profit directly or indirectly not authorized by law is deemed a felony.
Whoa.
So, however, under South Dakota Constitution, they are not allowed to use taxpayer resources to promote a political agenda. New Approach South Dakota alleges that Ten Hatkin, Milstead, Allender, and others may have broken these laws with their messaging about IM 26 and Amendment A in 2020, as well as about IM 27. That includes the press conference held a week ago in downtown Sioux Falls that featured Ten Hatkin, Milstead, and others, as well as a press conference that same day in Rapid City. Using our taxpayer resources to ensure that these issues are defeated, issues that were put on the ballot by voters have been advocated by voters. It is really, really disturbing, says New Approach South Dakota. New Approach SD said they're sending information requests to each office to see if those officials were on the clock, speaking in their official capacity or using government social media pages while speaking against IM 27 and other measures. The organization said if they get those records, they plan to pass it along to South Dakota Attorney General Mark Vargo and ask him to launch an investigation. It was from computers that were purchased by was it from computers that were purchased by taxpayers? Were these elected officials or their staff on the clock with time paid for you, South Dakota taxpayers? Dakota News now reaches out a number of officials that were sent public information requests. Mayor Ten Hatkin responded and stated that his First Amendment right allows him to voice his concerns with IM 27. And then this is the full list of they sent it to. Yeah, a lot of county sheriff, police officers, some mayors. Looks like next generation PAC administrators. It's like governors. Yeah, we already know about Kristi Noem. She's fucked. Senators, representatives.
Right.
That's kind of big news there. They going after the big fish.
People. Yeah.
And like
it's a lot of
organizations and shit. Yeah, there's a lot of them.
You see all the shirts
yep.
on there?
Yeah, it looks like 5 state representatives, 2 mayors, 3 mayors, a bunch of police chiefs,
governors.
Yep, senators.
Staff.
Well, when we read that story, we all knew something was amiss. So I'm happy they did some investigating.
Right.
Yeesh. Yeah.
In other news, marijuana is more valuable crop than potatoes or rice,
I believe
according
it.
to a new report from Leafly. Yeah. The wholesale value of marijuana across 15 adult use states has reached $5 billion, making it the 6th most valuable cash crop in the country, above potatoes and rice, according to a new report. And that's not even accounting for the massive medical cannabis market that provides for patients in almost 24 other states.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of potatoes, the damn price of turkey and potatoes from like 2020 has gone up like 77% or something.
Crazy.
And the
Turkey
average
and
cost
potatoes.
per pound for turkey is $1.99. Remember, it used to be 87 cents or 89 cents.
Yeah.
Remember they used to fill up the whole truck full of turkeys and give them out to the neighborhoods?
Now I don't see that no more.
Yeah, somebody be giving out turkeys, and they give out turkeys every year, don't they?
It's barely been going on.
Oh,
So, yeah.
Well, I mean,
that'd be dope. Feed St. Paul should do that. They should do turkeys. They should do turkeys. They should do the meals and the turkeys.
Like
anyway,
sides.
I'm nominating people.
Meals and fields, yeah.
Meals and fields. Anyway.
Yeah, so the report said the U.S. Department of Agriculture crop values and expert input to develop the report The analysis covers the past 12 months of data in some states and a full year 2021 data in other. Top level takeaway in this is that the marijuana industry is a significant component of the agriculture industry, even if it's only legal and regulated by certain states at this point. There are almost 13,300 American farms growing marijuana for adult use in the 15 covered states.
I want to be one of them.
Damn, it's a lot of farms.
I want a farm. I want a cannabis farm.
I want a burger, but I'm not going to grow a cow.
Oh no. I can't.
You're like, hey, you got a cow over there?
That's gross.
Yeah, but I give a lot of props to the farmers that do that. You know, everybody's got things they're great at. Some people got green thumbs. I got dead plants. You know, it just don't go good. You got to pay people what they're worth. If you want a beautiful plant, you got to find a beautiful plant grower. Right.
I want to be a farmer. I want to be a cannabis farmer. I can see myself sitting in a farm, just tending my cannabis. And plus, I'm away from society. It's big.
Do that in VR.
No, I want to do it in reality.
In here, like,
no. Hold on. No. Yeah, anyway.
So yeah, simply put, the local and federal governments do not treat cannabis farmers like farmers, says the report. There's a systematic discrimination at the local, state, and federal level. Adult use cannabis is a top cash crop in the states where it's legal, but that song goes unsung. USDA might be tracking industrial hemp trends since the crop was federally legalized, but it does not provide analyses of the marijuana industry because of federally illicit status. We call that a significant omission with real implications. That shit sounds serious.
It is. Like, look at all that money, and it's just like, it's agriculture. It's just like a potato or that rice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's making more than that.
Right. Americans want to end the war on drugs, or the drug war, and move consumers to a legal, taxed, and tested crop, the report says. Voters and community leaders need production, price, licensing, and crop value data to measure our progress. Regulators in some states cannot supply the most basic fact about their cannabis markets.
That's true.
Just be saying shit. I mean, stuff.
Researchers found that farmers grew 24% more metric tons of adult use marijuana in 2021 compared to the previous year. Overall, the sector cultivated 2,834 metric tons of cannabis, which would fill nearly 15,000 dump trucks lined up end to end for up to 45 miles.
Wow.
Damn.
I'm confused. It says end to end for 45 miles.
So that's from the front to the.
Is that a typo or is that right?
Yeah.
It must have been for up for.
Yeah,
45
type.
miles.
Hey, who wrote this article?
Hey.
What's his name? It's on the side of it.
The report says that
one of them days, man.
Medical marijuana states were included in the analyses, the total yield would be about 3 to 5 times larger. And it doesn't include federally legal hemp cultivation, which would also increase the cannabis total even further. USDA released the results of a massive first ever federal survey on hemp industry earlier this year, providing a benchmark analysis of the economic impact of the burgeoning. No, I hear people say this word all the time, but now I'm reading it. It's weird. Burgeoning market, and finding that industries reached 824 million in value in 2021, referring to the hemp industry.
Mm.
State level breakdown found that the wholesale value of adult use marijuana ranged from 20 million in Vermont to 1 billion in California. The value of recreational cannabis was 687 million in Colorado, 445 million in Illinois, 551 million in Michigan, 420 million in Nevada, and 500 million in Oregon, and 350 million in Washington. And that's wholesale. Is that right? Value of recreational cannabis.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, maybe that was wholesale and they flipped it. None of the 15 legal states included in the Leafly Harvest Report officially list cannabis among their top agricultural commodities. Even though marijuana is the #1 crop in Alaska, Massachusetts, New Jersey, regulators in 2 of those states don't even publish production totals.
Wow, that's like,
Yeah.
that's not right.
New Jersey became the #1 cash crop within months of the first store opening in April 2022.
And they still don't see the progress.
That's crazy.
Of course they do. They're still trying to calculate the dollars. They gotta calculate how it makes sense. One at a time, one at a time. Anyway, yeah.
Lastly, there were 107,000 new jobs created compared to 32,000 in 2019, 77 in 2020. And as of 2021, there are 428,000 people employed in the cannabis space compared to 321,000 the prior year. So it is definitely a big
100,000. Burgeoning. Definitely.
Wow, that's crazy. And they still don't get it. They get it. They're just trying to see how much they can get in their pockets before they really let it go. Yeah, trying to milk the cows.
Who is they though? Who are they?
We know who they are.
It's the dudes who sit at the table all blacked out, but you see their body silhouettes.
But no faces. Them. They. Well, speaking of that, they have an election coming up this November 8th. So if you're not registered to vote, make sure you use your right to vote. It is too late to register unless you're going to register on election day. You can register to vote at the polls. If you need to find out where you can go to vote, go to mnvotes.org to get more information on where you can go and do your civic duty. Use your right to vote. Obviously, this is a big election year. Everybody's up for re-election, the House, the Senate, the governor. And if there's issues that are important to you, it's going to be important for you to elect legislators that are going to fight for those issues as well. So make sure you use your right to vote. We will be doing GOTV the rest of this week, leading through Tuesday. So if you do get a vote call from us, we're not spamming you. We're just sending you a quick reminder to let you know, hey, get out there and vote. There's an event coming up. There's nothing more. You can't get tickets or even go to that. So, but there's an event November 12th, Legacy Glass CBD Cup. Make sure you come on out there and hang out. We're gonna have a booth set up there. We'll have some Canna-Joe Morning Show buttons. Are we handing out Canna-Joe Morning Show buttons?
Okay, yeah. Sounds great.
Yeah. So come on out to the Legacy CBD Cup if you want to stop by, pick up a Canna-Joe Morning Show button, man. Support the crew. What did I miss? Is that it? I think we got everything for the day. We got all the events. Hey, Dave, what's the weather?
Oh, it's getting colder.
Dab for Dave.
Dab for Dave, man. Dab for Dave. This dabber. I told you, if we got the pros, man, they could track our arms a little better. Anyway, with that, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in again, and we're out of here.
Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Have a blessed day, you guys.
You might be stuck. Hold on a second. Yeah, right here. Okay. Yeah.